Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and Ringside crew and wrestling fans of all kind, and especially the wrestling promotion this awesome guy represents. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the sweeper, Jak. Welcome to Dudes at Ringside, dude. Welcome.
Absolutely welcome. Thank you so much for the invitation, for having me on. I really do appreciate it. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
Dude, it's so good. You don't have to be nervous. Think of me like a nice a small glass of whiskey in the morning. You know, like something fun. You know, tequila's a little strong. Whiskey goes a little crazy, but I'm Latin, so I would say a little Bacardi in the morning won't kill you.
Oh my goodness! First thing in the morning, right out of bed, roll out of bed, right back.
Black rum, Puerto Rican rum. It's that black rum.
Oh.
Gives you a little Ric Flair. Boom.
Absolutely.
But how did you get your start in the business?
Ooh. So, I want to say kind of like a lot of people in wrestling, not just independent wrestling, but wrestling as a whole. You know, I started watching it when I was a kid. I don't even know how I started watching wrestling. I want to say like random night. I've somehow had free reign of television, which was rare for me growing up. I had like free reigns to watch whatever. Flipping through the channel, I stopped and there's wrestling. And I vividly remember one of my earliest memories is seeing Rikishi do the stink phase. And I thought it was the most. Oh, yeah. Oh, my cousins hated it because I imitated that for so long after I saw it.
Oh, jeez. I would have not wanted to hang out with you in your neighborhood then. I'd have been running the other direction.
Absolutely. But yeah, I just grew up watching it. My dad literally entertained it so much growing up. We would watch it together. He would take me to local shows whenever they would come around, like WWE, whenever they would come to town, or they would come to a nearby town. And I just kind of grew from there. And here we are. Honestly, it kind of kept snowballing until now we're here.
Oh man, that's awesome. So when did you start training exactly?
Ooh. So I started training officially in 2018, back when I was still in college. And I will admit, while I was in college did take the priority because that was just something my parents had instilled in me, like, you know, get your education. Make sure, you know, no matter what you do in life, get your education. Education is key because it's going to open the doors for everything else. And then I got my training in 2018. It was like the fall of 2018. Went into 2019, and then probably about 7-8 months in, I started refereeing as I was training. So I'm now refereeing and training. Literally refereed across South Georgia, North Florida, did some shows. I refereed for 1, 2, 3 years, I want to say. It was 2.5, 3 years. And then fortune would have it that I was put into a story with a guy at a promotion here in Georgia. And that story gained enough heat and it gained enough eyeballs on it. The fans really were clamoring for it that the promoter kind of pulled me to the side and was like, all right, look, I know you want to wrestle. We're going to give you this opportunity because the story is here. The fans want to see it, so we're going to give you that opportunity.
Okay. Awesome. Where did this whole idea of the sweeper come from?
Okay, so I have to.
The broom was talking to me behind you, so
absolutely. Francesca 6. This is Francesca 6.
She was hitting on me. I'm sorry, it wasn't me. She was hitting on me.
Oh man. So I have to admit, this was not my idea. Full stop. I had never planned. The sweeper was not a gimmick that I ever even slightly envisioned when I thought of who I would be as a wrestler originally. And only a handful of people know this. When I first started training, I first started like thinking about ideas of what I could be as a character. My first immediate character was going to be a similar kind of like The Miz kind of, where he's like, I'm awesome. Mine would be, I'm amazing. I'm Mr. Amazing. And that kind of was the thing. But to get into how the sweeper came to be, I was at one of these shows that I was refereeing for. And the promoter of Kraken Pro Wrestling, who we will definitely talk about later, Hold My Beer Hansen, or they call themselves now Sam Hansen.
Yeah.
Within a match against one of my mentors, somebody that I look up to, named Cassius Mack. They have a no disqualification street fight type deal. They break a table in their match. The match ends. There's table chunks still in the ring. The promoter at the time, he's looking backstage and he's like, hey, I need somebody to go out to the ring and clean it up real quick because we have another match. We haven't hit intermission yet. We need somebody to clean up the ring. So we're kind of looking around. They hand me a broom and say, hey, you're a referee. Go out there and sweep up the ring. Cool. Got you. I got it. So I go out. I'm sweeping up the ring. I guess they're looking at the time and they're crunching, like, we don't have time to wait for him to finish. So they send out the current champion, the current heavyweight champion, who you may now know as of recording, the MLW heavyweight champion, Cruel.
Okay.
So he comes out. He starts cutting promo. He's talking at the time. He's a face. He's cutting the promo. He's talking about, you know, he's won the championship. He's gonna be a fighting champion. Something about him. He had at that time he had colored contacts, and the way that they worked, he had no peripheral vision. So he's cutting this promo. He steps to the side and he almost bumps into me as I'm still sweeping out the ring. I'm literally just trying to get all the rest of the pieces out of the ring. He almost bumps into me, looks at me and goes, oh, I'm sorry, I'll let you finish. So literally 5 seconds, sweep, 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 sweep. I dive out of the ring. I'm standing there. So he goes back to his promo. He's like, oh, so I'm a fighting champion, as I was saying. I'm a fighting champion, and as it turns out, I don't have an opponent tonight. There was silent for all of 3, maybe 4 seconds. All of a sudden, a fan out of maybe the third row stands up and shouts, full chest, the entire area hears him, take on the sweeper! I'm standing there, referee attire. I look at him, I look up, he plays into it. Hand on the rope, leans over and goes, hey, it's on you, kid. Points the microphone down at me. Mind you, I've not been training long enough to know the idea of how to play into this. I just do what I think any referee would do in that moment. Still, so broom in hand, I look at him, I look at the crowd, I look back at him, and then I go, no, and I power walk out of the room.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Crowd loses it. They start laughing. His actual opponent, the opponent for his match, he does come out. They have their match. All well and good. A couple days later, I'm with Sam Hansen. We're at a event at the local college. We're walking around talking. We get approached by some people who were at that show. They immediately recognized me as the sweeper. Immediately. They were like, oh, you're the sweeping ref. Yeah, you're the sweeper. Immediate. So we chop it up with them for a few minutes. They walk away. Sam Hansen looks at me and goes, you know you're gonna have to you know you're gonna have to go with that now, right? Like the fans know you. You know you're gonna have to go with that now. So literally 6 years later, I'm still the sweeper. I went from the sweeper of the referee to the sweeper of the wrestler. So I blame Cruel and 2 of my mentors, Sam Hansen and Cassius Mack, for me having the sweeper gimmick. While I blame them for it, I also thank them for it because I truly believe that I would not be where I am today had they not done what they did to end me up being the sweeper.
Wow. You literally could tell him, hey man, you gave me a whole new light. Like you gave me a there is, there has been other like people that have given people another thought, because on Long Island, there was a guy that was in the same position, had long hair, glasses. He would sweep the ring out. Literally became the sweeper guy on Long Island, and he would sweep the ring. The fans would go, "Sweep the ring, sweep the ring, sweep the." And we used the big broom, like the big
the push brooms.
Yeah, push broom. And he became. I don't know if he still wrestles or not. He wrestles at Matt Cardona's promotion.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Long hair. I don't know if he still wrestles. Yeah, long hair. He got glasses, and he was really popular. He came on Dudes at Ringside way back in the day. I don't know if he's still in wrestling, but if you're still out there, dude, come back. We need more sweepers.
Absolutely.
So as being the sweeper and the do you find he said how many Francescas are there? Is that we said this
so so this I said Francesca 6. Now
6.
So Francesca 5, unbeknownst to me, decided to volunteer to be a part of a what is it called? Miracle on 32nd Street fight, which it is coming up on Kraken Pro Wrestling page. That is an episode coming up, or well, actually, by the time this comes out, it will have passed. But I was not aware that Francesca 6 Francesca 5 had decided to volunteer for that, as well as Roberto 4. I've had several brooms over the years that you could possibly imagine. There's been Francesca, Roberto, Spencer, Javon, Maria, and Francesca is the one that comes back the most. We've had Francesca 6. We've had the other one. There have only been about 3 or 4 of the other ones.
Oh, geez. Your whole family, all your broom family is going to get that Thanos out of existence. You're going to be like, my children are all gone.
Honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised.
Jeez. It's going to be like them Stranger Things are all going to float in the air and go, like.
Literally.
I could see you making a really funny TikTok video like, I don't like this. We wake up, and then it just floats in the air. And
oh my goodness! Oh my babies, no!
Stranger Things now.
Just
don't name any of the brooms after any characters of Stranger Things that we think that we're gonna lose before New Year's. Like, don't Dustin. Don't name one named Will. don't name one Mike.
Exactly. If I and I feel like that's also partially why I didn't name them any of those, because it's just like, well, those are the ones that are probably going to get iced.
I'm already hearing weird rumors about Dustin. I'm like, please don't kill Dustin. Like, is he going to sacrifice himself? Because I'm not ready for that. I don't know about you. I'm not ready to see Dustin because I don't know. It's just Dustin. This is energy. No.
Yeah, but honestly though, it would make for a very good WTF moment. As much as we would hate to see it, it'd make for a good WTF moment. It would.
Yeah. So what is your normal week like up before a show?
So normal week lead up before the show. So I'm already in the gym, but usually when I know I'm going to a show, I'm doing what I don't normally do, which is heavier lifting. I usually do the lighter weights, higher rep type deal. But when I'm going into a show, I'll flip that. I'll do lower reps, higher weights, because I want to look bigger than I know that sounds horrible. It's a vanity thing. I want to look bigger and more muscular, especially in the shoulders, because in my jumpsuit, the jumpsuit that I wear in my ring gear, all you can see are my arms and my shoulders. So I want to make them look as big as I can. Going into it, I just kind of make sure I have all my ducks in a row, make sure I got my broom, make sure I have a spare broom, make sure I have a third spare broom just in case, because that's one thing I've come to learn is that My opponents will use any trick in the book to get under my skin, which include breaking my brooms. I'll make sure I have stuff for people who want to get merch because, especially the kids, I don't understand it. The kids love the brooms, especially the little mini brooms. It's about yay big.
I was about to say, like the little sleepies.
Yep, the little car ones, or like the ones that
parents just be like, "Thank you for selling my kid a broom." Now they're cleaning tonight, right?
Oh my god! You laugh and joke about that. That is actually something that has happened to me several times over, where I've sold a broom, and the next show, the parent will come back and be like, we bought that broom from you. It's in their room, and every time I think about it, I go by and they're in there using it, and he done swept up his whole room. If only I could get him to do the rest of the house. And I just laugh my head off because I'm like, wait, so my gimmick got these kids to clean their room. Now you're trying to like finesse them into doing the rest of the house.
Is it like your theme song, like one of those they always say, like the Beatles at like subliminal messages, like clean, 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 like sweep, sweep, sweep?
So it's not. Shout out to Darren Waller, who doesn't know who I am probably, but he has a song called Sweep, and I've been using that song, and it's funny you even mentioned my theme song, because I have parents that'll reach out to me and say, "Oh my God, my kids love your theme song so much they ask me to play it every day. Literally every time we're on the way home from school, they ask me to play it. I've heard your theme song more time in the last week than I have my own music." Or like, "Oh, I've heard your song came up in my Spotify Wrapped because my kids have asked me to play it so much." That
oh God, the end of the year, your their Spotify, like, like what there is, like it's probably like number 3 on their list or number 2 on their list. They're like,
number 2. It was number 2. Literally had a mom reach out to me and say, "Hey, so your theme song, yeah, it's number 2 on my Spotify Wrapped. Thanks for that, by the way."
Do you think any of these people have actually listened to rap music before you? I don't think so.
I won't say no, because to be honest, we have such a like wide, and I've come to realize this more the longer I wrestle, that like wrestling reaches so many different types of people and demographics that like, sure, there might be some who might have never listened to rap before going to their wrestling show, and then half of the roster has rap song, but then like the rest of the majority, they probably firmly listen to rap. So it's one of those things that like you kind of have to figure out like, okay, who's where in that.
Yeah. Like I work with non-wrestling fans, and then they come to me for all the dumb wrestling questions. I'm that guy now. Like I realized after, and then I found out there's more of us. The new manager that's in HR. I said something, and then she wasn't really fond of me. And then somebody said something about how I jokingly said it, and I could get myself in a lot of trouble for this, but I am the indie god.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You know who would get mad at me for that one? I'll get tossed in it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Matt Cardona. And we're like, I'm an indie king. I'm like, what?
Listen, you say it, he's going to show up behind you just like, "I heard you was talking shit."
I'll be like, "Matt, you need some bread. You need some Tic Tacs. What are you eating?"
Oh my God. Hey,
I'm stupid. Matt, stupid.
Matt, if you happen to see this and hear this, that's him saying it, not me.
Be like, what you eating, man? Were you eating some bad Philly cheesesteaks, or like were you on Long Island eating some bad fish?
Oh my goodness gracious.
He throws me through a table. I'll take it. I know how to tuck my neck now. I talked to enough wrestlers.
There you go.
I took a bump already. I took my first wrestling bump this year in 2025. I took my first wrestling bump. My grandfather in heaven, that was a wrestler, Jose Quinones, got my pop that my friend Tracy made for me.
Huh. That's cool.
That was Gramps. He wrestled in the 50s and 60s under Vince's dad. And I know in heaven, him and my cousins were going, "Did he die?" No, no lights. He's good. He's still with us. He's still alive. Took his sister Abigail like nothing.
So you took the sister Abigail like nothing. You said you took your first bump. How was your first bump?
Ooh, it was kind of nerve-wracking because when he was grabbing, I kind of messed up because he was taking my glasses off. And every nerd, I tucked my neck out like this instead of going and like I was so excited because he was like, I had my hat on a little higher than I usually do, and he did this. And I now if I could redo it, I would have went like no, like because what person in their right mind likes to get their glasses taken off?
Yeah, it's not fun.
Now, if next time he tries, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, it's happening.
Well,
like,
at least get a little bit of fight back.
The guy's a little bit maybe my height, and he's like a brick shit house. Like,
oh yeah,
yes, scary. He's scary, but he's a good guy. He's Lucius Crowe. He's not a good guy. He's a bad guy. But it went so quick. It was like a roller coaster. It was like back, flip, gun, like spirit, like Warner Brothers spirit. They float away from my body. Like,
yep.
And the referees were like, "You did so good," but he messed up on one thing. I was like, I didn't squeeze the hand. I didn't do the pulse. I was just like, I'm such a character. And she's like, "You're such a character, Joe." I'm like, "What do you mean? You didn't do this." You were like, you're thinking I was holding your hand. I was like, I'm such a character. I was like, you squeezed my hand, but you're like, hold my hand, sweetie.
Just hold my hand. Everything's gonna be fine.
I was like, everything's gonna be all right. Like, I'm thinking, we're on a date. I'm like holding her hand. I was like, you put the thumbs up, Joe. You're like, and my hat, when I got the Abigail, literally my hat spun in thin air. Like my friends are like, all the girls I work with, I showed the video I work. Like, it was like I was showing them my new puppy. I was like, watch, and all the girls are watching. They're like, oh my! One of my best work friends. Shout out to Logie. She doesn't work with me anymore, but still, shout out to Logie. She watched the video, and I wish I made a video of her face watching it. She was like, oh.
Honestly, though, but isn't that like the best feeling though? Getting to show your friend the things and then watching their reaction, because that happens to me all the time where I'll get to show someone, they'll be like, "Oh, so you had a show, you got the videos of it?" And I'm like, "Yes, of course I have videos.
Yeah,
here it is." And I show them the thing and they're like, oh, that was cool. Are you all right? That looked like it hurt. Are you good? And I'm just like, I'll probably feel it in about 10, 15 years, but for right now, I am good. That's always the fun part about it. Even talking to my parents, because I love my parents to death. My mom is so worried and concerned when I told them that I was wrestling. My mom was like, "I'm not telling you not to do it, but you just got to think about your longevity of your life and your body, because in like 10, 15 years, what's your body gonna be like?" And
yeah,
at that point when we did have that conversation, I was like, "I'm gonna be honest with you, Mom. I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna be doing in 10, 15 years. I'm still trying to decide what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Like, I don't have to worry about that, because I don't think that far ahead into the future until I'm at that point in the future."
Yeah, totally. It's just a thing. Like with wrestling, you never know where you're going to be next, and you never know what could happen. Like, I took this bump, and I knew I was fine because I was with one of my wrestling friends, and backstage, we're best buddy, but in the ring, he's a heel, and he's like, he thinks I'm just some kind of like podcaster that thinks he's cool because I wanted to do it, and my family vein needs to be pumped out further, even though I'm just a podcaster. It's like he brushed a little bit of that gunk out of the veins and let it spread out a little bit further, because there's more gunk there, and I had to like gunk it out. Like the next bump could be the one that tells everybody Joe should be in the ring. Why is he just wearing that gumpy jacket? He should be wearing tights and wearing a tank top like his grandfather did. And then I gulp and say, I work Saturdays. I'm just here to help. Like, I I'd be the most oddest wrestler to be like, you want to hurt me? I'd be like, what's his face? The one that wrestled the women back in the day, the joke guy that got beat up by Andy Kaufman. That'll be my character. I'll be like, no, I don't want to. I want to wrestle you, but I'm the manager. I still want to wrestle you. Joe, and then the manager slaps me. I'm like, abuse. Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I love talking about food. What is your favorite food of all time?
Ooh, of all time, that.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Oh my gosh, of all time.
You're from like Georgia, so you must have some good restaurants over there.
We have some great restaurants down here. Oh my gosh, favorite of all time. That is hard. That is hard.
I told you I'm good at what I do.
Oh man, because to be honest, I don't think I've had one particular favorite. Like it's kind of ebbed and flowed over the years.
Okay.
Because growing up, we didn't eat fast food that much. So then when I was younger, it was my mom's meatloaf. Then it turned into a soul food plate that my mom and dad used to make during the summer, where my dad would make collard greens. My mom would do barbecue baked chicken in the oven. My dad would do some pork and beans to go with it. And then my mom would do some potato salad, and it was like a whole thing. Now that I'm grown, I'm an adult, I'm doing my own thing. I would say if I had to like choose like my go-to, it'd be wings, because we have this place called Touchdown Wings near here, and they have some phenomenal wings. And I think my favorite flavor to go with them right now is the spicy honey garlic.
Ooh,
it's really good. I could get 15 pieces of those and just completely tear them up. Sit down, tear them up. Don't talk to me while I'm eating.
Just put you in the corner and just give you tons of napkins.
Yep.
And don't mess around, because I work in a kitchen. I'm just like, Age, give that man like 15 napkins. No, just put the napkin down and just do your Latin girl and just mumble in Spanish and
exactly.
Don't even talk. Don't even say, do you need anything else to drink? Just
nope.
Just keep bringing him water.
Exactly. Like if you walk by, see the cup is empty, just bring some more. Don't ask if I need it. That's exactly how it is every time.
I work in dining. I stupidly ask, you need anything to drink?
I get it. I've worked at the server, so I definitely get it. Have that hospitality kind of thing.
They love me, even though sometimes they hate me. But I'm like, do you want dessert? You sure? Okay. I made it. So I'll do the cake. Yeah, I love decorating the cakes at my job. I love decorating the cakes. Like, they know when Joe decorates the cakes.
Yeah.
Like, they know, because I could tell. Sometimes I'll put sprinkles on them. Sometimes I'll put like the chocolate across the top, kind of like an Entenmann's cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna add the sprinkles too, but that's too much. I don't want to do it. Like that's way too far. Sprinkles and chocolate? No, they want to eat diabetes. Like, you want to kill someone.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So bring on all the sprinkles.
Yes.
Unless you start dropping the sprinkles on the floor, then I'm the one that has to sweep them up. Now there's an issue.
Yeah, my chef gets mad at me. He's like, I know Joe was here. How? How do you know I was here? They're like, the sprinkles are everywhere, Joe. And I'm like, I'm short. I'll go to grab the sprinkles, put the thing in the bowl, and my hand will slip, and then the sprinkles will get on the floor. And they melt. These sprinkles are not the ones that stay. They melt into the freaking floor. Yeah, you would hate me.
You're as bad as this one guy. Shout out Aaron Black, who gave me. I dealt with so much BS behind something that he did with a championship celebration on a show. He comes out the championship celebration, popping confetti all around, and I'm the one that had to clean it up. I'm the one that had to sweep it up. I'm still a little irritated about it, even though I don't particularly. I don't dislike the guy. He's all right, but I'm still a little peeved about it, because it's like. I'm the one that has to sweep that up.
I get it.
Nobody else does. I'm the one that has to do it.
I get it. But
he's gonna see that part. He's gonna see that part. He's gonna be like, "Really?
You're get a lot of comments. How dare you? How could you do this to me?" And then your posting to be like, "We're so happy to have our sweeper on your podcast. Of course, send more, send more, send more to peoples. We want to have more I want to even maybe this next summer, and I hope next year in 2026 for season 5 of Dudes at Ringside, I would like to do a spotlight with your promotion and do it live, and they come in and we'll go and we'll talk about everything from how the show started. I want to have some of your female wrestlers coming on. I had Miss Love. Miss Love has been on the Dudes at Ringside.
Yes. She did mention that when we were when I was talking about coming on. She did mention that she had come on the podcast and that she had a great time. So
I would love to work with her again. If you're watching this, sweetie, you're welcome back. You don't even need to like my security. I have a separate door for like certain wrestlers that have been on. Like, she has a card, ding.
So she just has all she has to do is just scan the card and walk right on in.
It would be like, no, not available yet. I remember I sent you that card that says X. It doesn't work yet till after the episode's loaded on the internet. Like my producer goes, my producer's through his papers in the air, and he just mouthed to me, "You're not supposed to tell them that yet."
Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I won't use it. I know the truth.
He knows.
I'll be good. Good.
So it's cool. Now he's pushing my maintenance guy. Like, why are you?
Well,
producers.
It was bound to happen. It was bound to go off the road eventually.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. If my fans want to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram and I believe also on Twitter. I believe it's the same one on Twitter. I am going to double check as we are recording. But on Instagram, it is Jak Myles 1. So JAKMYLES, the number 1. And then over on Twitter, I believe it is the same thing. No, it is Jak Myles the 1. So JAKMYLES THE, the number 1. And then if you want to find videos, you can go on YouTube. I am most notably featured on Georgia Classic Wrestling, or the promotion that our lovely host here has been mentioning all throughout this episode, which is Kraken Pro Wrestling. Follow them all over. They are Kraken Pro Wrestling. You literally just type that in on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It'll pop up.
Trying to do a Kraken with my hands. Can't do it.
They're doing great things.
I'm trying to do a Kraken with my hand. That's an octopus. See? I'm trying to do the Kraken.
I think I can see it. I think I can kind of see it.
The Kraken. Hey, you're gonna laugh. My Special Olympic swim team, like we were winning gold medals almost every year. We joke. I literally dubbed us the Kraken.
Oh wow.
We were nasty because I would do the butterfly, and then right before I would go, I'm like, "Release the Kraken." Every time.
Hey, there it is. Rise from the depths, release the Kraken, and follow us at Kraken Pro Wrestling. You won't be disappointed. We have a bountiful amount of wrestlers on there that are just great talent, great people. I love most of them to death. They are awesome. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to go back and talk to them, try to get more of them on this podcast because they deserve just as much of a spotlight, if not more of a spotlight than myself. And I think that's
awesome, dude.
All
I want to thank, and if you want to find us here on YouTube, you just look it up on Joe Panther Variety Show, or maybe Dudes at Ringside, depending on how you feeling that day. Or if you want to find us on YouTube and Instagram, it's Dudes at Ringside Podcast, or on Facebook, it's The Real Dudes at Ringside. If you want to go personal, follow me under Joe Panther the Third on the Instagram. I don't do X. I do TikTok. You'll be seeing clips of episodes, mostly probably episodes from this episode, because, there's always a room for a clip. But again, Mr. Sweeper, yes.
I forgot about TikTok. I completely forgot. I forgot about TikTok. You can also follow me on TikTok. It is at SweeperJak, at SweeperJak. I will be getting better about posting on there. I have a thing that I'm going to start doing. That'll be daily posts to YouTube and TikTok. So keep on the lookout for that.
Awesome. Sweeper, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I am Joe Panther the Third.
And I am the Sweeper Jak Myles, sweeping them up, cleaning up professional wrestling, one ring at a time.
And we will catch you in the next one.